Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's inspired in Scorpio season we are currently on, and it's called the Pandora box. And it's a reading that looks upon what kind of energy and power is being unleashed into your life and the experiences that is carrying through your reality. So if you would like to know more details about that special or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. I do feel like Pisces, this is all about November feels like a strong month of connection. For some of you, a connection from soul to soul, or from your own to a group of people, to a cause, to humanity at large. It just feels like some of you Pisces are in this dissolving of, it's almost like you're dissolving prior identifications that some of you had with your personality, where perhaps you were more absent from connection, more selfish, more withdrawn, more afraid, or with more intimacy issues. I just feel like there's this huge, development being made as November progresses when it comes to the way some of you admit your emotional needs. Some of you express your emotional needs. It could be that some of you Pisces during this time are much more openly expressive in terms of emotions than naturally. I feel like some of you have had this feeling, or you're having a feeling like at times your love or the way you express love can be felt as threatening to others around you. I feel like there's something here associated with love being a threat. So this could take multiple interpretations, but the first one that I'm feeling strongly is that some of you uh, feel like you have been feeling that like you can't openly express your feelings, your intentions, your fears, whatever it is, due to the fact that there's this energy around a connection or a situation, um, that it's like fighting against it, like fighting against your approach to it. It feels like it's at odds with who or how you would naturally be in the situation, and how you would naturally express your feelings. So there's a feeling of a barrier that is trying to be overcome when it comes to unit, when it comes to you uniting your energy with someone else's, or with you reaching out to a particular outside influence that might be very important for you Pisces for your progress ahead. You do though have here the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, which in this deck both kind of talk about be mindful of attacks, be mindful of what's going on behind you, behind your back, behind the scenes, because there might be this approach, right? This influence that you aren't aware of during November, that it's spotting, like that it's like watching you like a hawk. I keep getting like some of you are being um, like you're like you're really being observed, like your moves, perhaps who you're going out with, who you're chatting with, who you're texting, who you're following in social media. Those type of things might be happening for you, some of you Pisces. Like there's this feeling of someone watching your moves, trying to decipher something here. For some of you, um there's this element again of a connection, of someone just trying to understand. I feel like for some of you Pisces, someone is trying to understand what's up with your love life, basically. So this could be an ex, this could be someone that is jealous, this could be someone, if you are with a partner or a love interest, this could be someone from their end or your end. But it feels like there's this background, right, like of a relationship that is, uh, I keep getting like there's something here about someone not liking either you being a friend with someone or being in love with someone, or someone again you are connecting with, from their end, having like this um I have to say like this little bit of like this stalker or this possessive person. Be mindful of associations during this time. Be mindful of not like relapsing as well into patterns of behavior that are deceitful. So for some of you, this could also be that you are the one like spying or doing things you shouldn't ethically do, to make sure, like, again, the person you care about or the person you are interested is, I feel like for some of you Pisces, you either want to make sure this person is safe, this person is okay, this person is, you know, um, for some Pisces that I'm connecting, this is due to protection. You want to really protect this person. For others of you, if you like, there's again that feeling of like that obsessive quality of feeling like you're losing someone, like someone is perhaps putting their intention in someone else, and feeling like you can't deal with that really well, because there's a feeling here of some of you feel like you have missed on something, and like you regret missing on a person or letting an opportunity pass by, and now like you're kind of upset or angry because perhaps this person has moved on or has found someone else, or someone is doing this to you. Either way, how it goes, the connection, I feel like you will be tested, Pisces, during November with this thing, which is there might be two opportunities, two relationships. One that represents a real spiritual, emotional union. You could be dealing with another water sign with this King of Cups, or you. This is for you, Pisces, particular Pisces men listening. Um, you know, you know who you love, but the choice here for some of you Pisces is like choosing love does not come easy, because there's a feeling here of an obstacle for some of you that you need to transgress, or certain things would need to come out that you wouldn't want it to. So I keep getting like some of you are suppressing your love needs as well due to fear of information about things that have been going on behind the scenes happening and causing again conflict, causing here, you know causing here like this quarrel, this situation that it's unwanted for all involved, but particularly for one person that is really like, you can see that it's like Pisces, it could be that you are hiding things and you're making like someone be really in the dark about something and believe like something is in a way when it's not. And that is what can lead to problems, because it's like you're allowing this person to really be in a vulnerable state by not telling them what you know to be true. So be mindful of your actions during November, particularly actions that involve people you do care about, but you might not know uh, how to solve something, how to behave, how to make the best choice here, how to choose a course of action. So the Two of Pentacles is about keeping things rolling, right? Not choosing, like being like in this let's keep it going, or let's keep ourselves busy until we figure out if this works long term or not. And I feel like some of you might even be losing sleep over something here. It could be like you're losing sleep, like some Pisces, it's like you don't know how to manage your life. Your life has your life has this messy vibe in November. Like, you have many things to take care of, you have many things to consider, you have many things to, really choose from. But like, the more that is added and brought to the surface, like the need to take care of business, the more like freak out some of you get. I feel like you're afraid to commit, to make choices, and that later you would regret. But at the same time, you don't want to miss on what you have right now that could be profitable or that could be emotionally fulfilling. So it's like there's a lot of questions, a lot of indecision when it comes to um, coming to terms with a course of action. Like, what do you want to do, right? How you want to go about it. It might be really hard for some of you Pisces to just keep that, energy of sticking with one course of action right now, because I feel like for some of you it's really because you don't know. It's like you feel lost, you don't know what to do. For others of you, um it's not just about you, it includes another person. So for example, for Pisces that are in relationships, this could be like you're dealing with a partner again that would have to be included in this choice or plan, and you just don't know how to approach the situation with them. It's like some of you is just about choosing a partnership or not choosing a partnership, basically choosing to go and explore this loving, beautiful connection here, or not, or keeping it hidden. So some of you could be secretly in love with someone, admiring someone, or you could also have this admirer um, that is thinking if they should or shouldn't make a move, if they should or shouldn't tell you something about it. I keep getting like your love life on its own, Pisces, in November can be felt as weird phenomena. So it's like you could be expecting like some weird emotions to come up, weird dreams, situations. But I also feel like the weirdness is not just about negative experience. There's a mixture here as well with beautiful moments. Like for Pisces that are dealing with someone, it's like you look into this person's eyes and you really get the chills. You really get that feeling of connection, like spiritual one. You have the high priestess of spirit card here, so you're hugely connected with source and divine energy during this time, consciously or unconsciously. This is what is it's like almost like your information of what you should be doing and the reason why perhaps you're dealing with this I hear like supernova of love, so I'm not sure how this applies, but it's like this this love that perhaps some of you didn't expect it. Like I feel like some of you didn't expect to be I'm sorry, so infatuated by someone, particularly for Pisces, that this started more as being a casual thing or just a fun thing, like not really taking it seriously, and suddenly you see yourself really in love, really connected. And I feel like there's a spiritual union coming about in November that fulfills your crazy wild dreams, Pisces. So be mindful that this is something you don't want to trick yourself into or trick them into. This is something you want to keep it pure, clean, truthful, as real as it can get. Because I feel like some of you will be tested, as I said, and there's a feeling of disrespect that could also be coming about in a partnership, causing it to fall apart or have a breakdown. I feel like you and someone, even if it's not a love interest, but there's someone in your month, Pisces, where you can create this bubble of spiritual, love by just being together, talking, hugging, walking. Your union creates healing, right? It creates this aura around the partnership that is what's going to protect the partnership. So I keep getting like Also, some of you Pisces need to trust more your spirit, right? You need to trust spirit more. You need to trust more spirituality. You need to trust more divine outlets. You need to trust more the invisible to protect a meant to be connection. Because I feel like if you were afraid of something hindering it, and start doing things on your own that might be, again, mistakes, that might be the wrong steps to take, this is when you might be jeopardizing the growth of a connection that, again, is just all you have wished for with the King of Cups here, for sure. For some of you, obviously, this is not about love. This is about looking for experiences during November that are not about the constant feeling of being cheated out of your happiness, right? Cheated out of what you deserve, cheated out of the results that you believe you are entitled of, being in love, being in money, being in career, status, friendships. The fakeness might be really getting to some of you, like a feeling like there's something deceitful that perhaps you can't quite, pinpoint what it is, but you feel like there's superficial influences, lies, or just an influence that does not come openly and clean to you, does not present itself to you in a way where you could choose, with consciousness, and with reason to go there or not. So I feel like some of you are clueless. There's a feeling of being a little bit clueless of really what has been going on. And that is like the energies, like you go from being clueless to start seeing and feeling and sensing. Like your spider senses might really be like working to project this loud and clear message, like, watch it. When you feel like something is not right in November, really be mindful of it, because it might be very accurate. Like, it could be like you're sensing, like, again, that energy of someone looking at you, as someone spying on you, of someone lying to you, or using your name, using your story, using information about you as well to manipulate a situation. And so I keep getting like there might be this tricky person or manipulator trying to mess with your happiness. Basically, the feeling that I get the most is that in November you might be presented with a situation where there's someone really wanting to interfere with your happiness, being love-wise, being interfering with your marriage, with your person of interest, with your work, with your name out there, with your, putting in question your honor. There's a question of honor here as well. But I also hear a lot of that song, how deep is your love? So I keep getting like the way out of any complications you might find in November is to really go into that deep state of love, because the deeper you go, the less this nasty influence can come in, the less this type of influences that are so low can really touch you, because you're protected, and spirit wants you to be protected, and it wants this probably this partnership to happen if it hasn't already, to help both of you be protected, to be help to be like it's like almost like some of you Pisces are encountering your partnership or a friendship that is the one that is going to give sense and meaning to your life. So it's that feeling of the best side of relationship and connection, like to give ourselves that feeling of motivation and purpose for working on something beyond our own selves, beyond our own egos, and beyond our own self-serving ways. This is a person and an energy that is teaching you out of it, and vice versa. So it's a beautiful thing here. I feel like some of you are experiencing While sidelines, yes, there are a little bit of red flags of things you should watch for. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully, we'll see each other soon.